Bonjour everyone, my name is Shikha Nair and I welcome you all to the world of French, where learning is easy as well as fun. So in today's video, I will be teaching you the accents used in French language. Basically, the symbols that we use in French language. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's get started. Now, you know that we are going to learn the accents in French language. So let's first learn how to say the accents in French. So to the accents we say les accents. Les, z sound is there. Why am I making a z sound? Because s is followed by a vowel. So repeat after me and say les accents. Les accents. Très bien. Now the first thing that we should know is that what are accent or what are les accents? We are going to learn accents in French or we are going to learn les accents. So the first thing that we should know, what are they? So basically les accents or accents are the signs or the symbols that are used in French language. So if you see some sign or some symbol over a word, that sign or symbol is known as an accent in French. For example, été. Can you see the sign over the alphabet E? So this sign is an accent. Let's see another example. Héroïne. So the sign over the E and the sign over the I are accent. Hôtel. That is also an accent over O. Garçon. So can you see this line under C? This is also an accent. So these signs that you are seeing in these words are known as les accents in French, and they are the symbols basically used in French language. So let's begin with few points before learning the les accents. So there are few points that we need to remember before learning the accents in French. The first point, it says that in French, accents are used with the vowels. So the accents or the accent we put over the vowels. So which are the vowels? That's A, E, I, O and U. Which is the next point that we need to remember. That for what reason accents are used? Accents or accents are used so that to make the pronunciation different. So if I put an accent or an accent over a vowel, what difference it's going to make? It's going to make a difference in the pronunciation. It will change the pronunciation of the word. So let's see how. Let's begin with the first accent. So the first accent is accent aigu. Accent aigu. Now, how does it look? It is just a line that you can see over E and it is tilted toward right hand side. So this line over the E that is tilted toward right hand side is known as accent aigu. Okay, so let's learn some facts about it. That accent aigu is known as acute accent in English. So in English we say it as an acute accent. And it is only and only used over the alphabet E. It is not put over any other alphabet. We use accent aigu over the alphabet E only. And what difference it makes in the sound? It makes the pronunciation of E as A. A. For example, été. Été. Été is summer. École. École. École is school. So, what things we learn about accent aigu? That it is a sign that is tilted toward right hand side. It is known as an acute accent in English. It is put only and only over the alphabet E. And what difference it makes in the sound? It makes the sound of E as A. For example, été and école. Now let's move to the next accent. So the next axon is axograph. Axograph. Now let's see how does it look. It is just the same symbol as we used over enqueue, but this sign is tilted toward the left hand side. So can you see this line that is tilted toward the left hand side? This sign is known as axograph. So let's learn some facts about axograph. That axograph is known as grave accent in English. Then it is used over the alphabets A, E and U. Okay, so axon-enqueue was only used over alphabet E, but axograph is used over the alphabet E, A and U. Now let's see what difference it makes in the sound. So it makes the pronunciation of E as eh. Eh. How does it make the sound of E? Eh. Now what does it do with the U and the A? So when you put an axograph over A and U, then it totally changes the meaning of the words. Let's see, for example, and A without an axograph means has. But when I put an axograph over an A, it means to. Let's see another example. U without an axograph means or, but U with an axograph means where. Let's see some examples. For example, père. Père. Père means father. Frère. Frère. Frère means brother. Où, I told you, it means where. And déjà, déjà means already. Now you can see in this word déjà that we are having an axon-enqueue as well as we are having an axograph. So what we have learned about axograph, that axograph is known as grave accent. It is used over 3 alphabets, that is E, A and U. And what's the sign of axograph? It is tilted toward left hand side. What difference it makes in the sound of E? It makes the sound of E as eh. And what difference it makes in U and A? It just totally changes the meaning of the words. Now let's move to the next accent, that is Axon circumflex. Now how does Axon circumflex looks like? So it is just like a hat-like of thing over the vowels. Now let's see the facts about the Axon circumflex. That Axon circumflex is known as circumflex accent in English. Now where it is used? It is used over all the 5 vowels, that is A, E, I, O and U. And what's the reason of putting an Axon circumflex over an vowel? So that to make the pronunciation of the vowel hard. That means when I want to focus on the sound of a particular vowel in a word, at that time I put an Axon circumflex over that vowel. For example, listen to my pronunciation. I say hotel, hotel. Now I'm focusing on the vowel O. Let's see another example. Château, château. Château is castle. Now here I'm focusing on the sound A. Let's see another example. Oud, oud, oud. In this word I'm focusing on the sound U, and if you have seen my video of months of the year, then you might know it that oud means August. Let's see another example. Bois, bois. Bois is a box. And fête, fête. Here my focus is on the sound E, that is E. Fête is festival. So what we have learned about Axon circumflex, that it is known as circumflex accent in English, and it is used on all the 5 vowels, that is A, E, I, O, U. And why it is used? So that I can make the pronunciation of the vowel hard. That means when I want that the sound of a particular vowel should come more in a particular word, at that time I put an axon circumflex because I want to focus on the sound of that vowel in the words. Now let's learn about Axotherma. So how does it look like? It looks like these two dots. So the two dots over E alphabet are Axotherma. So let's learn about Axotherma. That Axotherma is known as trema accent in English. Then it is only used with the letter E, I and U. Now trema is used to indicate that two vowels need to be pronounced separately. So why I put trema on a vowel? So that when I want that two vowels are coming together in a word and I want that the sound of each vowel should come differently. It should not get combined. The sound of each vowel should come differently. At that time, I've used trema on the second vowel. So let's just see the example. For example, Noel. Noel. Noel means Christmas. May. May means sweet corn. So you can see here two vowels are coming together and I'm pronouncing the sound of both the vowels differently. That's why I have put trema over E, and in the same case I have put trema over I alphabet. So what we have learnt about trema, that it is known as trema accent and it is used over the alphabets E, I and U. And why it is used? So that I can pronounce the sound of both the vowels differently. Now let's learn the last Axon, that is La Sedilla. La Sedilla. So how does it look like? It's look like that's the sign that you can see under C, that is Sedilla. So let's learn about Sedilla. That La Sedilla is known as Sedilla in English. And it is only and only used under the letter C. And when it is used, when the C letter is followed by a vowel, that is A, O and U. And what difference it makes in the sound? It makes the sound of C as sir. Sir. Let's see some examples. For example, garçon. Garçon. So can you listen to the sound sir? Why I am making the sound sir? Because there is a Sedilla under C. That's why I say garçon. That's a boy. Another example, leçon. Leçon. Leçon means lesson. So what we have learnt about La Sedilla, that it is known as Sedilla in English and it is only and only used with C letter when it is followed by A, O and U. And what difference it makes in the sound? It makes the sound of C as sir. Sir. Now let's quickly revise all the accents. So first, to accents we say it as les accents. The first one, can you guess it? It is accent aigu. Now the second one, that is accent grave. So the difference between accent aigu and accent grave is that accent aigu is only used over the alphabet E, while accent grave is used over E, U and A. Accent aigu is tilted toward right hand side and accent grave is tilted toward left hand side. Next is accent circumflex. It is used over all the vowels, that is A, E, I, O and U. Next, it is Axotherma. Axotherma is just like these two dots that you can see over the alphabet. And the last is Axotherma, that is a sign that you can see under the alphabet C. So I hope the accents are clear.
So that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed learning French with me. And learning was fun as well as easy. I hope now you can pronounce the words in a better way and you can understand the meaning of each and every accent written in French language. So till the time I post my next video, stay tuned to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it by clicking on the bell icon. And make sure you give your likes and your comments on my videos, because your appreciation gives me a lot of motivation. So till the time I post my next video, au revoir and à bientôt. And you know what does au revoir means? Au revoir means goodbye and à bientôt means see you soon.